is no need to fear. Underdog is here.
Time again for the Underdog Show, starring that champion of champions, Underdog.
When criminals in this world appear and bring the laws that they should fear and frighten all who see or hear, the cry goes up both far and near for Underdog. 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 Speed of lightning, roar of thunder, hiding all who love or plunder. Underdog.
Sinister had invented a new machine to make people laugh so hard they wouldn't want to vote.
It works. You're too happy to vote. Simon says stop laughing. Now, come, we shall use it on the people. Then when everybody is laughing too hard to vote, you and I will vote for me, and I'll be elected dictator.
And so, my friends, this is a very serious matter, and...
Simon says laugh.
we should all...
This is my masterpiece. But now comes the most delicate moment.
I'm the president of this bank, gentlemen, and I say that we should all...
And a short time later, Sweet Polly Purebred was out on the street interviewing voters.
Are you going to vote for Simon Sinister?
I wouldn't vote for him if he was the last man on earth.
And you, sir? For whom are you going to vote?
Vote? I'm having too good a time to bother voting.
Isn't that strange? How about... Are you going to vote?
Me?
What is going on here? Oh, I might have known. Simon Sinister.
Simon says laugh.
I must tell Underdog. Underdog! Simon did it! He's using a gun that makes people laugh so hard they won't vote against him.
There are millions of voters. He can't shoot them all. If it looks like he's going to, then give me a call.
Boss, you can't shoot all the voters. There's millions of them.
You're right. We'll have to go into mass production. There, millions of my magic tickle-feathers. We'll dump them all over the land and have everybody laughing. Simon says, laugh! Laugh!
It took some time, but was worth the wait. The leaning tower is standing straight.
Underdog! Simon Sinister has dumped his tickle-feathers on the whole country. Everyone is laughing and no one will vote. You must do something.
When the country's in trouble, I am not slow. It's hip, 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 and away we go.
The whole country is laughing so hard, no one will vote. Now, you and I will cast 2 votes and elect me dictator.
Those 2 votes you will not cast. Underdog is here at last.
Yes, Simon. Underdog will stop you. You'll never get elected dictator.
Simon says, laugh!
Hold on, Simon. This is no laughing matter, and I will...
Simon says, laugh!
Will the Tickle-Feather tickle Underdog? And if he starts laughing, who can stop Simon? The answers lie ahead in our next exciting episode.
Something was new in the Megapolis Zoo. Brand new. And it was a joy for Stanley Livingston to behold.
Look here, Flunky. The unveiling isn't until this afternoon, but I'm going to give you a sneak preview. There. Isn't it beautiful? A statue of myself, contributed by a group of citizens who really appreciate what I've done for the zoo.
Oh, gee, it looks just like you, Mr. Livingston. I sure hope nothing happens to it.
It happens to it? What do you mean?
I mean, well, you know how things are always happening around here.
Oh, yes. Happening because of you-know-who.
You sent for me, Stanley? I suppose you'd like me to make a little speech dedicating your statue.
Heaven forbid, I don't want you to even get near that statue. All I want you to do is spread the news that the statue will be officially unveiled by the mayor at 3 o'clock this afternoon. And everyone is to attend.
But, Stanley, why do I always have to spread the news? Can't I...
No, go. Come on, Flunky. We'd better get back to the office.
So I'm supposed to run around and tell everyone the news, Chumley. But with your help, I can save a lot of wear and tear on my feet.
Gee, Tennessee, what you want me to do?
Well, I borrowed Stanley's motor scooter, and I thought that you... All right, everybody, don't miss the big statue unveiling at 3 o'clock. You'll hear a terrific speech by His Honor the Mayor, and you'll enjoy a masterpiece of art. All brought to you by... Chumley, slow down. Chumley, I said slow down.
Gee, Tennessee, something stuck. It keeps going faster and faster.
Yo! Look out, Chumley, we're heading for Stanley's statue. Well, this time you've really done it, Chumley. That statue is in a million pieces.
Gee, Tennessee, what are we gonna do?
Don't break up, Chumley. Let me think. There's only one thing we can do. We've got to make another statue of Stanley before 3 o'clock.
Gee, I knew you'd think of something, Tennessee.
We've got to get out of here and go see Mr. Whoopi. This calls for escape plan number 801. All right, Chumley, hold your hands together like this. Now, I'll run, step into your hands, and you toss me up so I can catch the top of the fence. Got that part?
I think so.
Now, when I get over, I'll toss back the end of this rope and pull you over, okay?
Okay, Tennessee.
Here we go! All right, again, only this time throw me up, not backwards. I've got it. And now I'm over. I'll toss you the end of the rope, Chumley.
Okay, Tennessee.
I'll have to put something on the end of it as a weight to get it over the fence.
I'm ready, Tennessee.
Okay, you're going to get it. Right now. Did you get it?
Finally, our friends were out of the zoo, and soon at the home of Phineas J. Whoopi, the man with all the answers.
So, you want to know how to make a statue, eh? Well, I'm sure you'll both be model students. Get it? Yes. Let's just get out the fabulous, flashy, fantastic, three-dimensional blackboard. Yes, here we are, the 3DVB. Now, as you both probably know, the art of making statues is called sculpture. It's a very old art. Thousands of years ago, the Egyptians made huge statues, like the Sphinx. It has the body of a lion to stand for strength and the head of a man to stand for intelligence. After the Egyptians, there were the famous Greek statues and Roman statues. And in the 15th century, Italy had some of the greatest sculptors the world has ever known.
Very interesting, Mr. Whoopi, but how did they make their statues?
How did it? Oh, yeah. Yes, indeed. Well, planning the statue is the first step. the sculptor must draw a sketch of what he wants his statue to look like.
All right, get that down, Chumley. First, we draw a picture of Stanley Livingston.
Next, the sculptor must make a small model out of clay to look like his sketch.
Check. Now, next, we make a small model out of clay. Then what?
Well, Tennessee, the third step is usually to make a full-size clay model. And this is very intricate work. For this, the sculptor must make a strong framework of wood and lead pipe. Then onto this he puts his clay, working slowly and finally molding this into his finished full-size model. Then he's ready to begin his statue.
Zowie. All that just to start? But we've got to do it. What next, Mr. Whoopi?
Then the sculptor begins carving in whatever material he chooses. Wood, or stone, or marble. There are bronze statues, too, but you wouldn't be able to do that. You see, to make a statue of bronze, you must first make a mold from your clay model. Then molten bronze is poured into the mold.
The statue we broke was stone, Mr. Whoopi, so that's what we'll have to use. Thanks a million for teaching us how. You're the greatest.
Back in the zoo, Tennessee and Chumley started work immediately.
All right, Chumley, here's a pencil and paper. You start drawing a picture of Stanley. I've got to go order a piece of stone.
Okay, Tennessee.
Chumley, what is that supposed to be?
Like you said, Tennessee, it's a picture of Stanley Livingston.
Oh, I see. I was holding it upside down. Not bad.
With the sketch finished, the next step was the small clay model. And then it was time to begin the large clay model.
Faster with the clay, Chumley. It's getting late. And Tennessee Tuxedo will not fail. Hold it! Hold it! Hold it! You stonehead! Put the clay on the statue. All right, Chumley, stand back. Here comes the stone I ordered. Okay, man, drop it right here. Yes, right here. Just let it... No! Phew! They got the drop on me, Chumley. Lend a hand. We've got to start chipping that statue. And we are gathered here for the dedication of an important new statue for the Megapolis Zoo. And I'm sure that we all, It's a good thing we got that statue finished in time, Chumley. If Stanley Livingston ever knew we'd broken it, he'd have skinned us alive. And so we reach the moment for the unveiling of this magnificent statue of our famous zookeeper.
What is it? What is it? What is it?
Boo!
Oh, no. My statue? How could this have happened? How could... Tennessee Tuxedo?
Uh-oh, Chumley. I don't think old Stoneface likes our sculpture. We'd better cut out. Wait, hold on, Stanley. That statue we carved is great. Great! You don't know talent in stone when you see it.
No. So you think you have talent, eh? Well, I'm going to give you a real chance to work in stone.
Oh, gee, Stanley, that's swell. Well, here's another preposterous pickle you got us in. What have you got to say for yourself? Not bad, Chumley. One of these days, you may be a real chiseler.
Well, Tutor, what have you been doing, huh?
Been to the moving pictures, Mr. Wizard.
And what did you see, my boy?
The evening patrol. Oh, and boy, it sure was exciting. All about brave pilots in the war, and that's what I want to be, Mr. Wizard. A real flying fighter.
That's very dangerous business, Tutor. It was not the child's play.
Oh, please, Mr. Wizard. I know that's the life for me.
Very well, Tutor, but be careful, my boy. In 1917, the Germans, under the command of Erich von Bach, the Black Baron, was cleaning up in the air with the Messerschmitts. Every day, the Americans was losing more and more men, until only one pilot was left.
Lieutenant Tutor reporting, sir.
Tuner, you're our best pilot now, and it's up to you to bring down those Messerschmitts. You take off at dawn. Good luck.
And so, at dawn the next day, Tudor was ready. The hotshot pilots always wore the silk scarf and carries a swagger stick to make dashing figures.
Contact!
Tudor was starting his taxi down the field, revving up the engine and gaining speed for the takeoff.
Ceiling 0. These ground fogs sure do come in fast. The air sure is rough today. Better see if I can get up out of this fog. It sure was a thick fog. Now I'm going to get the Black Baron and those old Messerschmitts.
Meanwhile, back at the German base, the Baron was warming up his plane and addressing the squadron.
Schick heil! Von Schimmelheil, die Kaiser und die Spriten sind dein Himmelsschwafel, oben alles und den Puder, was splucken mit dem Marschen, Konzentrat, und I, the Black Baron, will patiently shoot down the American dog, and I ain't whistling Dixie.
And so the German ace vowed to shoot down the American ace. On high over the fields of France, they met in the dogfighter. First, like the gentlemen they was, they started to shoot at each other with the pistols. This was the custom of the times. But then they got down to the real business with the machine guns. Tudor was very skillful with the maneuverings like the loop-de-loops and the barrel rolls and the imblements. Always he was in complete control of the aircraft. The Baron makes the lucky shot, and Tudor's oil line breaks. This also was the custom in those days. Always the oil line would bust.
Oh boy, night sure comes in a hurry around these parts.
The Baron, with more experience, got more hits than Tudor, but the brave Tudor was unafraid.
Help, Mr. Wizard! Help! Save me!
Here I go again. Drossel, drassel, drossel, drum. Time for this one to come home.
Simon had shot a Tickle-Feather at Underdog to make him helpless with laughter.
It's just plain silly, don't you see? Your feather will not tickle me.
Now everybody is helped. No one can stop us. We'll both vote for me. There. 2 votes for Simon Bar Sinister for dictator. No votes for anybody else. Therefore, I have legally been elected dictator. Everybody has to do what the dictator says.
Yeah, but who you gonna dictate to? Everybody's laughing.
Simple. I'll make them stop laughing. I'll use my vacuum gun. Bring me a banker, a builder, a chef, and, oh yes, sweet Polly Purebred. Simon says, stop laughing. I've legally been elected dictator. You must do exactly as I say, or I'll have you thrown in prison. You, banker, bring me all the money in the bank. You, builder, build me a great palace. You, chef, make me the most marvelous meals in the world. And you, sweet Polly, put on a spectacular TV show for my entertainment.
Yes, oh, dictator.
Well, get going. Nothing can stop me. Whee! And entertainment.
Do the bongo congo. First you form a line, rocking to the rhythm makes you feel so fine. Now you form a circle, take a turn inside. You'll find bongo congo like a circus ride.
But where was Underdog?
I've been laughing loud and long. Now I must find out what's going on.
Quickly, his X-ray vision and computer brain told him what was happening. And being a true hero, he instantly sprang into action.
Do the bongo congo. First you form a line, rocking to the rhythm makes you feel so fine. Underdog!
There's no need to fear. Underdog is here.
But Underdog, we have to do what Simon says. He was legally elected.
No, he was not. Please take note. Simon isn't registered to vote.
That's right. Simon and Cad weren't registered, and therefore their votes don't count. We don't have to do what Simon says anymore. He wasn't legally elected.
I'll take back all this money.
I'll tear down the palace.
What's going on here? Where's my Tickle-Feather gun? Now you, Simon says, laugh. No.
Then Underdog, using his atomic breath, blew all the tickle feathers right off the face of the earth. And once more, people said,
Look, in the sky. It's a plane.
It's a Boyd.
It's a frog!
A frog?
Not plane, nor bird, nor even frog. It's just little old me. Underdog.
Oh.